Veterans also feeling the shutdown sting. John Ramos was at various Veterans Day events and has this report.
San Francisco's Veterans Day Parade was held at a new location this year, here along Fisherman's Wharf. It was a good opportunity to talk to people about how they feel the nation is treating those who serve in the military.
Left, right on, left, right on, left.
San Francisco's salute to veterans had a familiar sound, but in new surroundings. Instead of its traditional march up Market Street, it was relocated to the Embarcadero. Brian Braden turns out for every parade honoring the military, but he thought the change in location was not a sign of support.
The common San Francisco folk are not here today. This is all tourists. They're stuck here, so they might as watch. But the city doesn't support military, and though we've saved them and our country for 250 years, the locals don't support. That's why they had to move it off Market Street to tourist land.
It's true, there weren't huge crowds along the route, and the city has had a conflicted view of the military over the years.
We dismiss the military as non-essential. So what? Everyone have a love fest. It's like, that's the dream, that's the prayer. But the reality is, since Adam and Eve, we've been
Braden supports President Trump and says he helped get Navy veterans health benefits during his first term. But this time around, the administration has been cutting staff at VA hospitals, which has led to protests by veterans who say it is restricting their access to health care.
When they keep cutting all the personnel out that you depend on that get you your appointments, doctors, nurses to help you, when they eliminate their jobs, then you're left in limbo because it's so much extra work on that one doctor. He can't handle everybody. With them cutting all the benefits and cutting personnel, it's horrible.
Are you surprised that that's happening under this administration at all?
Unfortunately, no, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. He's only in it for himself, and his whole administration, they just look out for each other.
And even some who strongly support the military are concerned about how they are being used. LaToya Pitcher is from a military family and was proudly watching her daughter perform in the parade. But she is appalled by President Trump's deployment of the National Guard to U.S. cities.
One of the most honorable things you can do in your life is to serve your country as a patriot, and to be used for political gain is completely disgusting.
Do you think that's what's happening now?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because they're not being used to protect citizens, they're being used against citizens. They're being weaponized against the people that they have sworn an oath and a duty to serve.
Retired Navy Captain James Wong was an honored guest at the parade. The Vietnam vet says he thinks the government is doing a better job caring for returning service members than in his time, but he is clearly uncomfortable with Secretary Pete Hegseth's eagerness to change the Defense Department to the Department of War.
I mean, you know, the original title was correct. I mean, we were the Department of Defense, and really was meant to defend the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I mean, that's what we took an oath for, and it's difficult.
So does it feel like they're viewing the military as something different now?
Yes, I think so. I think it's more, I mean, yeah.
He wasn't comfortable saying anything else. But Jerry Driscoll, who was a Marine reservist during Vietnam, said regardless of political stance, we need to respect what veterans have done and support those in need.
I hope it's getting better for the veterans, especially the ones that are suffering from all the wars that we had. There's a lot of people that just don't even think of veterans. This is the sad part. You know, they're worried about themselves.
Yeah.
And they forget people really put out.
Veterans Day is about the veterans, and the hope is that we can stop fighting amongst ourselves long enough to thank those who fight for the country.